Ryan with Miss.Geek here, and today I just wanted to take a couple of minutes and show you a quick setup change that I did. Well, I say quick, it took me a couple hours to get it all done, but the quick part was grabbing the one thing that made my life a bunch easier, and that's this old milk crate. Now, before anybody gets alarmed that I have a milk crate, I did not know that you're not supposed to take milk crates years ago, and I have two of them. So if you can come by one legitimately, milk crates are awesome. What I've done is I've put my radio in here and the tuner and power supply above it, and then zip tied my power distribution block and a coaxial switch to the right here. And then I cut a couple of holes in the back for cabling, just with the serrated blade on my Gerber tool, and it just went real easy. I could use just about anything to cut it. And the nice thing is now I can switch my antenna from my Kenwood, I got a TS140S here, over to whatever other project I'm working on. And that gives me access to the dummy load in my tuner and my power meter in my tuner, which goes down to like half a watt, which is pretty nice. So, and this, I just had it sitting around. So it's pretty great. Before, I would have to unplug the antenna from this radio and then pull it over here and put an adapter on it, and for BNC connectors or whatever. Now it's just flip the switch. So I'm pretty excited about that. It gained me a lot of desk space. I have some other desk space that's now free to do whatever I want to do. So now when I want to switch to I'm working on a transceiver project, or going to start on a transceiver project. I can just switch to it and have access to all the stuff I need. So anyway, that's it. This is just a simple deal. Milk crates. Awesome. Thanks for watching. And by the way, if you've gotten this far, like the video, click like, click subscribe, get the notifications, blah, 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 blah. I've decided that I want to build a channel. And thank you for all my new followers. I really appreciate you a lot. And don't forget to check out my website, miss.geek.com, and you can subscribe there too. I've got just several hundred followers there, and I appreciate all of you a lot. So thanks for watching, and 73. You're still here? The video's over. You can go now. I mean, well, okay. Gosh, this is the receiver I'm working on. It's a QRP Labs. And let me disconnect this and kind of show it to you here. It's a QRP Labs receiver board with a QRP Labs VFO kit. Both are great. This has the polyphase board on it, and the polyphase board is interesting because it takes IQ and puts out sideband, which is kind of the same deal about how the Kind of the same deal about how the QCX works, except instead of using op amps, it uses a RC network, so resistors and capacitors, and so IQ goes in, sideband comes out. Pretty cool. And so in this case, it's audio. This is all audio. So the receiver splits the audio into two phases, and then outputs sideband. So that's pretty neat. Unfortunately, this one, it has a pretty narrow bandwidth, so sideband audio doesn't really work. I think it'll work great for CW though. So that's what I'm working toward. So if I'm going to do this kind of thing with sideband, then I'll probably need to either order another one of these boards and use a different values in the RC network, or just to build a different receiver, or do the whole SDR thing. That's a lot of things. I think a lot of the kids are doing these days, and apparently it's pretty cool. But I want to do everything analog and learn, get the knowledge. So that's what I'm working toward. And by the way, I wanted to thank everyone who commented about learning Morse code. I put in a video earlier this month, how should I learn Morse code? And I got some great feedback. The Morse Mania app has been incredible. That one has been so neat. And I love it. It's kind of like a game, but I've actually learned, not reliably, not 100% copy, but I've learned the alphabet in, I don't know, 3 weeks of light use. So that's been pretty cool. Alphabet and 0 through 9. So when I turn on the radio and start copying, I can start copying code a little bit. I recognize CQ now, whereas I didn't before, and I catch, a letter here and there. So anyway, again, now I'm going to really end the video. Thanks for watching, and 73. Yeah, the video is really over this time, I promise. In fact, it's going to go right now.